Oh, well, hey, Ben. It's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel, honey, and welcome back to yet another review on Married to Medicine, girl. So let's go ahead and talk about this latest episode. So, of course, the ladies are still playing the game, and Contessa calls her husband, and well, at one point they were still playing that game, like, have you ever, or I've never done whatever. Okay, whatever the game is, it's over. Don't care to talk about it. Okay, let's get to Contessa. Contessa to call her husband, talking to him, and he lets her know, listen, make sure you don't bring up nothing that old girl said over there on her video. Like, don't talk about it. So Contessa says that she's not going to talk about it. All right. Now they ended up having dinner, and Heavenly mentions the ladies being successful. Now, Audra says, do you really believe that? Because I'm not a good lawyer. Now, I felt two ways. The first thing I was like, oh, here we go, girl. I thought we left that where it was, girl. I thought we left that where it was. Like, here we go, Audra. Like, I'm not a good lawyer. So I definitely felt like Toya when Toya said, oh, girl, here we go. Here we go. But at the same time, I was kind of like, Toya, you know what? Had you not said anything, it would be nothing for this lady to carry. So you should have been careful about that. And you keep talking about it was a joke, and it wasn't a joke. You knew exactly how you were saying it and the way you were saying it. No, ma'am. Girl, you knew. You tried to comfort that lady, and that lady is on your ass now. So it is what it is, okay? Now, Audra, you had me messed up when you said something like, Audra said something like, I don't play about my career. And then she said something about her being African or something like that. I think she said African. I don't think she said Jamaican. I think she said African. And she was like, I don't play like that. We don't play about our careers. And I said, okay, so you think these American ladies sitting across from you, these doctors, you think they play about their careers? What was the point in saying that? If you wanted to highlight the fact that you were African, you could have did that in the beginning. But anyway, let's keep going. So Toya tells her that she wanted her to use her actual law skills when she was over there talking about Jackie. And I said, Toya, you sound so stupid, girl, right here. Why would she need to use her law skills? Why would she need to use her law skills when you over there talking to Jackie? That makes no sense. All right. And maybe she was exercising her law skills when she sat up there and told you that this woman does not have to drink if she don't want to drink. Like, I'm just confused at it. I'm saying it was a joke. It was a joke. I was like, girl, cut it out. Okay. It didn't come out that way. All right. So they had some exchange back and forth. And I believe Toya asked her, like, are you angry? And she said, no, but are you clear? Girl, not you asking this woman if she clear. And then Toya was like, hey, yeah, I guess. But Quiet leaned over and she was like, girl, now you know you can't come for nobody in their business. Girl, now you know you need your sport. Now you know you weren't supposed to do that, girl. That is a sensitive spot. And I know you may not know nothing about it. Now, I know you may not know a whole lot about it. Okay, but you don't do that. You don't come for other people in their careers, girl. You need to calm down, tone it down. All right. So that's what Miss Quiet had to say. But anyway, so Simone, later on, Simone was having a convo with Toya the next morning. She tells her, listen, you have to watch her jokes because jokes become what she says, jokes become something at the expense of other people, basically. They become jokes at the expense of other people. And I'm glad that she said that because I have to be honest, I did think about how Anila just made that joke on you and then you made it a real big issue. Like, it wasn't funny. She was trying to be messy. Yes, she was. You know what I'm saying? But it could have been like, girl, whatever. I ain't fooling with you. Like, let's move on type thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just kind of had something similar happen to you. And then you go over here and you do this to Audra. Yikes. Okay. So anyway, let's keep going. So Miss Simone pretty much tells her, like, girl, you got to be mindful of that stuff. So the guys are back at home. Eugene is getting some peace finally because Toya ain't there. Dr. Kieran doing a great job making the meal with the kids as a project, like they're actively participating. Okay, great distraction. Little boy wasn't kicking, screaming, hollering like he may normally do with his mama and stuff. So it went well. All right. And then Scott doesn't want his daughter wearing makeup because she said, I just put on a little highlighter here or there, and I had just did a little of this or whatever. And the daddy was like, I don't know what the hell your mama got you on, but you better not try that with me. You might want to ask. Okay. I let you get away with a whole lot, but you growing up a little too motherfucking fast. Okay. So Sky had to reel her in real quick, like. And Dr. Jayne, he over there teaching his daughter how to drive. Okay, Miss Alora, honey. And it's so funny because Heavenly is mad that her daughter got her daddy wrapped around her finger. And I'm like, and dude, like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'll be pulling up, tugging on my daddy too, Miss Alora. Girl, I'll be tugging on my daddy too. Girl, do what you got to do out here in these streets. I feel like she slick got you wrapped around her finger too, though, Heavenly. Mm-hmm. She do. See, She wrapped around her daddy's finger because she's the girl. She wrapped around your finger because, you know what I'm saying, she the baby. So she really got both of y'all hook, line, and sinker, and that's just what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and keep going. So Simone is asked about her book, and Simone says that Heavenly was very helpful. Actually, all of the ladies were very helpful in her getting her marriage back on track. Okay, but she specifically highlighted Heavenly. She says that Heavenly was a big factor in that as well. And Heavenly goes on to say that you have to listen and pick your battles. Okay, that's what Heavenly talks about. And Jackie says, when arguing, no one is listening. So when you're arguing and the other person isn't listening, they're just a fool, and you keep arguing with them, you become a fool just like them. Okay. And this is what led Heavenly to say that when it comes to Jackie doesn't necessarily like to address her issues. She may feel a way about you, but she won't say anything because obviously Jackie does not like confrontation. She's not a confrontational person. That's what it gives to me. So she'll continue to play nice with you, even though she pissed the hell off with you, which I don't think is a really good thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's a good thing. And it also makes me wonder if the people that you're upset with don't create safe spaces for you to be able to go and have these conversations with them. That's what it makes me think. But anyway, so when Dr. Heavenly is saying this, Carrie decides that she wants to pop out and say passive aggressive. Heavenly said, girl, whatever you want to call it, honey. I'm just highlighting the facts. Okay. And while I'm on Carrie, let me stay on your ass for a little bit. Why the fuck is Carrie on the show? Bravo. Why is y'all trying to have y'all token white woman on the show? I don't really see that over there on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Why is we doing it on Married to Medicine? Scoop Carrie ass up off the show. Because if she ain't gonna be a main cast member or anything like that, for real, she barely a friend of the show. Get her the fuck up off the show. Carrie didn't sit up there. First of all, when the ladies was fighting, I did agree, and I thought it was funny that she and Toya was sitting there just looking. Toya was eating on her bacon, and I don't blame Toya on that. Girl, eat your bacon, eat your food. Let them be foods, okay? But also, when they got ready to pray, Carrie sat in the chair. I don't think I saw Carrie raise her hand to pray, comfort, do nothing. She didn't even have to pray. I ain't seen her comfort, have a conversation. I ain't seen nothing. Carrie got up and she left. And then she want to get her ass in the stretch limo and want to chuckle and laugh with the hee hee ha. Don't come over here. Sit silent like you sat at the table. Sit silent like you sat at the table. Like, girl, don't come over here with that. All right, y'all need to get Carrie up off the show. She ain't bringing us nothing. So Contessa Contessa takes over the conversation after they talk about Heavenly. After they talk about not Heavenly, but after they talk about Jackie or whatever the case is, right? So then Contessa takes the conversation and speaks on how everyone doesn't deserve to be in your circle because it becomes too many opinions, and then you become a person that's trying to please everybody. So Heavenly said, "Oh well, BIT, let me tell you right now, girl, that'll never be me. That ain't me." Okay, because I don't play them stupid games because I'm not trying to win those type of stupid ass prizes. Okay, ain't not now one of y'all finna sit up here and tell me when, how, and where to go. Okay, y'all not finna tell me when to get up off the table when it comes to my husband, Mr. Dr. Damon. I'm gonna hang in there. I'm just gonna hang on as long as I want to. Ain't nobody finna convince me to do shit. Period. Okay, so Heavenly is going off about that, right? So then Simone pops in the conversation. Before we get to what Simone said, Heavenly said something that was interesting. Heavenly said, I don't even care if y'all make up something that is real. What do you mean make up something that's real, Heavenly? Either it's made up or it's not. So did you slick drop a little bit? Girl, did you slick let us in a little bit on your marriage, Miss Heavenly? What was that? Anybody, feel free. Explain. Comments. Yes. Okay. Let's keep going. All right. So Simone says, but it's different when somebody sit up there and they make up stories about your husband. And that's all Contessa is trying to tell you. Okay. So this is what Simone says to Heavenly. And then Heavenly like, girl, I don't tell you telling me that for because she the one who started it. She started talking about her husband first. So I don't know, like she brought that shit on her side. Don't bring that over here to me. Don't do that. I don't play like that. Okay, so that's what Heavenly is saying. And then while Contessa and Heavenly getting into it, because then of course Contessa had some things to say, and Contessa was telling Heavenly like, "Girl, I'm not mad." Heavenly said, "Girl, you mad at me? You need to be mad at your man." And then Contessa said, "That's the thing. I'm not mad, girl. I'm not mad. I'm just trying to get you to understand and see my point, see where I'm coming from." So they get to arguing and stuff, and that's when we ended up seeing Contessa. That's when we ended up seeing Contessa and Heavenly sit down, and they were pretty much I'm sorry, not Heavenly, but I'm sorry. That's when we see Carrie and Toya sit down and they pretty much ignoring. The ladies get on the stretch limo after that. Heavenly wasn't answering Simone's calls, but then I think Jackie called, she answered. Whatever the case was, Heavenly made it onto the stretch limo. Then they go upstairs. They get to a location, they go up so they can do zip lining in the mall or whatever. They did a bit of zip lining, and that was it. Toya was scared as hell. Toya started crying, and listen to me, I am Toya. I felt Toya on that. Girl, I would have been up there crying too. Like, I really got to do this. Toya was like, I'll be glad when this shit is over. And I was right there with Toya because I'm afraid of heights as well. And I think Toya said it perfectly. I don't like not having control of situations. Okay. So yeah, but I have to say, I think that zip lining is one of the things I probably would do. Jumping out of a plane, no. Doing a roller coaster, hell no. Okay. So there are just certain things I want to do. Getting on the plane, yes. Okay. Girl, it was a time where I was not going to take no motherfucking planes, especially when I used to cheer in high school and we had to take a trip to Disney World to compete. BIT. My mama drove me. Hello. Some motherfucking what I think we went to either Miami or Orlando, one of the two, wherever we went. She drove me down there, better believe it. Because your girl was not gonna get on no motherfucking plane and be okay. But anyway, girl, and now I'm over the plane stuff. So I think the most I would do is probably zip line. I probably would do that. Okay. For real, for real. But anyway, girl, this all that I got on Married to Medicine. Go ahead and leave your thoughts and comments down below. I don't think anything else really happened in the episode for me to talk about or discuss, but you leave your thoughts and comments down below on the latest episode of Married to Medicine. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.